beside an old 45. Said one keeps your soul, son, one keeps you alive. The preacher drew a straight line, the sheriff drew one too. Funny how they both got paid to tell a man what to do. I walked those lines till my boots wore through. Found every promise came with somebody else's truth. So I folded up their map beneath the dying moon, lit it with a match and watched another road bloom. They said, stand where we put you. I said, that ground ain't mine. You can build 1,000 fences, they'll never cage this ride. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. I carve my name where the black pines grow, with dust on my boots and fire in my soul. My own truck, my own flame, no borrowed crown, no borrowed name. If the world's too small for the man I became, then I'll live and die exactly the same. I've crossed state lines with nothing but a saddlebag, left old ghosts arguing with the flags they wave. Never stole a sunrise, never robbed a poor man's bread, only kept on walking where my conscience led. They call it rebellion when you won't kneel down. Funny how freedom sounds dangerous in town. I'm not running from justice, I'm out running a mold that was cast for another before my blood ran cold. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. Every mile I own was earned in dust, with a weathered heart and a backbone to rust. My own road, my own name, no borrowed guilt, no borrowed shame. If your rules can't hold the life I claim, then I'll live and die exactly the same. There's a difference between a drifter and a thief. A thief takes what belongs to someone else. A drifter simply refuses to ask permission to breathe. I don't owe my soul to a courthouse, or my future to a fence post. If freedom makes me an outsider, then I'll wear that name with pride. No king signed my future, no judge carved my fate. The wind was my witness, the highway my gate. Every scar's a signature, every mile's a vow. The only hand that owns this life is the one that's on the range right now. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. This old heart answers to no chain, only thunder, dust, and pouring rain. My own trail, my own stand, written in grit by my own hand. When they lay me one truth in the dirt. No man's brand, my own stand. Always was, always will be. I was born where the county line fades into dust, where a handshake means more than a badge ever does. Mama said, walk honest. Daddy said, walk free. So I learned real quick those two don't always meet. They built their roads with rulers and chains, measured every heartbeat, counted every name. But I was cut from timber that refused to stay square. The wind raised me better than the folks sitting there. They can write another warning, they can paint another sign, but no ink ever stopped a river from finding its own line. Etchers don't ask permission, they rise when the fire is through. I don't need their blessing to walk the road I choose. No master, no leash, no man owns my soul. I'd rather stand alone than live under someone else's control. I've slept beneath thunder with my saddle for a bed, shared whiskey with strangers whose names are long dead. Never chased a kingdom, never begged for a throne. A man sleeps best when his conscience is his own. The courthouse keeps records, the mountains keep none. One remembers your mistakes, one remembers who you've become. So I trust the hills before I trust a crown. Stone never judged me for the roads I found. Every scar's a compass, every mile's a prayer. Freedom leaves its fingerprints on the ones who dare. Etchers don't ask permission, they fly where the cold wind blows. I don't wait for mercy from people who never know. No chains, no cage, no voice but my own. I'd rather die a drifter than live someone else's clone. They call freedom dangerous because it can't be owned. Some folks need walls to feel safe. I just need another sunrise and enough road to chase it. If that makes me an outlaw, then maybe the world forgot what a free man looks like. Etchers don't ask permission, they dance when the night turns gold. I wasn't made for prisons, I was made for open roads. When my story's finished, don't carve a marble stone, just tell the wind I kept my word. I live and die my own. came into this world with dirt beneath my nails, a sky full of thunder, and a pocket full of trails. Never fit the picture hanging in the courthouse hall. Too much wild in my blood to answer every call. They handed me a future with the edges already drawn, told me where to finish before I'd even begun. I smiled, tipped my hat, and walked the other way. Some hearts were born to wander, they don't know how to stay. You can number every highway, you can paint every line, but you can't put a price tag on a restless state of mind. The road never owned me, just showed me who I am. I don't follow shadows, I walk where they can't stand. No crown, no throne, no master to obey. I'd rather sleep beneath the stars than sell my soul for safer days. I've watched old mountains crumble slower than a lie, seen honest men forgotten while the guilty learn to smile. Every mile taught lessons no school could ever tell. Some roads lead to heaven, some ride straight through hell. I never chased perfection, never begged for applause, just tried to leave the world with fewer broken laws. Not the ones on paper, but the ones inside the chest, where truth decides the measure of the man that's left. The wind don't ask permission, the river won't explain. Freedom has a heartbeat, you can hear it in the rain. The road never owned me, it just kept my spirit free. Every sunset left a scar, every sunrise set me loose. No fence, no fear, no name they can erase. I'd rather die a free man than live life in someone else's place. Some people think freedom is a destination. It isn't. It's a decision you make every morning, to carry your own burdens, to own your own mistakes, to answer to your own conscience. That's a heavier load than chains, but it's the only one worth carrying. The road never owned me, it only taught me how to stand. When the last sun sinks low, I'll still hold my ground. No regrets, no apologies, no life half-lived. When they speak my name with them, say only this: he he walked his own road until the road ran out. The preacher blamed the devil for the man I've grown to be, but hell never put these calluses on me. It was long roads, cold nights, and a sky that wouldn't bend, 1,000 wrong turns that taught me where to stand. I buried every promise they nailed above my head, built my faith from broken boards and words the dying said. If salvation has an address, it never crossed my trail. So I learned to trust the thunder more than stories sold for sale. They swear every rebel's lost, every drifter's bound to fall, but some of us keep walking 'cause we never feared the crow. The devil never taught me this, the road did every bit. Every scar's a testimony, every mile a covenant. I don't need a crown of gold or a halo hanging high, just a horse, a heart-bound truth, and a sky too wide to lie. I've seen good men wear handcuffs for defending what was right, and rich men buy forgiveness before morning light. The world keeps two ledgers, one hidden, one display. One counts all your money, one counts the price you pay. Mine is written in the dust where no judge can erase. Every footprint another chapter no courtroom could replace. If justice writes tomorrow, she'll know where I have been, following my conscience through the places fear won't win. The wind keeps no records, the mountains never boast. They remember who stood honest when everyone else chose. The devil never taught me this, freedom has a cause. Better to bleed for something than to die already lost. I don't chase perfection, I don't bow for fame. I'd rather carry every scar than live without my name. People are quick to blame the devil. It's easier that way. Easier than admitting life teaches harder lessons than hell ever could. The road doesn't care who your father was. The storm doesn't care what badge you wear. Out here, your word is your only shelter. The devil never taught me this, the highway was my guide. Every sunset left me wiser, every sunrise kept me alive. When they speak about my life, don't call me saint or sin, just say he stood his ground and never sold the man within. offered shortcuts. The road taught me how to endure. That's the only lesson I ever needed. I left my name on a mile marker, carved it with a rusted blade. Watch the mourners swallow every promise that they made. The county drew a border, said this side's where you stay. I crossed it before sunrise and never looked away. I've carried more regrets than I have dollars in my coat, but everyone reminds me I was living by my oath. You can buy another future, you can borrow someone else's dream, but freedom ain't a paycheck, it's everything between. The wind don't sign contracts, the stars don't choose a side. The only thing that matters is whether you can sleep at night. The last thing I owe is my soul to someone else. I paid my dips in blood and dust, not on some shelf. No chain, no cage, no man to decide. I'd rather walk through hell alone than let another man hold my life. I've watched rich men hide behind polished wooden doors, while poor men stood convicted for surviving one day more. The scales ain't always balanced, the dice ain't always fair, but truth don't need permission from the people standing there. So I learned to trust my heartbeat more than any printed page. Some lessons come from thunder, not from judges on a stage. If tomorrow takes my shadow and today becomes my last, at least I know I never let another on my path. Every scar's a witness, every mile's a prayer. A man is only captive if he forgets who's there. The last thing I owe is my name to any throne. I built my house with calloused hands and stood there all alone. No crown, no king, no mercy to buy, just an honest heart and a sky too wide to lie. Some folks spend their whole lives trying to fit inside a story someone else wrote. I never could. The road never asked me to become anything, only to keep moving every mile, stripped away another lie, until all I had left was myself. Turns out that was enough. The last thing I owe is a lie I never told. I kept my word when times got hard, when the nights turned bitter cold, when my boots stopped living tropes and my voice is carried away. Don't say I followed the world, say I walk my own way. The county line disappeared behind my rearview glass. Another town convinced my story wouldn't last. They stamped my name in black ink, filed it out of sight. The paper never held a man who learned to ride the night. I've slept beneath broken windmills, under stars that never lied. Found more truth in empty highways than I ever found inside. A man ain't built by comfort or the porch where he was raised. He's built by every mile he walks when no one knows his name. The wind don't care who's watching. The moon don't keep score. The only thing that matters is what you're standing for. The dust remembers when the world forgets your name. Every boot print tells a story. Every sky becomes a flame. I don't need a monument or a cross beside the road. Just let the prairie speak for me. When I'm nothing but the dust I roll. I've shaken hands with strangers who became my family. Shared my last drop of whiskey without asking who they'd be. I've seen rich men die lonely behind walls they built so high, while poor men left a legacy beneath an open sky. The world keeps chasing echoes of a fortune carved in stone, but I found peace the day I learned this life ain't meant to own. You can't chain tomorrow, you can't bargain with the rain. All you've really got is whether you stay true through the pain. The river keeps on moving, the mountains never boast. Time don't crown the loudest, it remembers who had hope. The dust remembers every promise that you kept, every time you stood your ground when the easier road was left. No throne, no flag, no silver to defend, just a man who kept his word. Right up until the end. When we're gone, the world won't remember every law we followed or every dollar we made. It'll remember how we treated people, what we stood for, and whether we had the courage to keep walking, even when the road disappeared. The dust remembers long after footsteps, long after the last campfire and the last song has been played. When they ask where I'm alone, don't point to any town, just look where the wind is running. That's where I'll be found. The sun was barely breathing when I saddled up at dawn. Left another little town before the coffee kettle warmed. The sheriff watched in silence from the porch across the square. He knew some souls were born too wild to ever settle there. I've worn out more horizons than most men wear boots. Found my family in campfires and old weather-beaten truths. If home is where your heart is, mine keeps moving with the wind. Every sunrise says keep riding, every sunset says begin. You can own the land you're standing on. You can count your fields and gold, but you can't own a spirit that was never bought or sold. When the crowds call my name, don't hang your head for me. I chose the dust, I chose the wind, I chose to live free. No crown to wear, no throne to claim, just these old boots and a hard-earned name. If I fall out here tonight, let the prairie keep my flame. I've watched rivers outlive empires, carved in polished stone. Seen forgotten drifters leave a legacy their own. The loudest men chase glory while the quiet build their truth. One leaves behind a monument, one leaves behind the proof. I don't need my picture hanging in some marble hall. I'd rather hear my old guitar echo through the pines each fall. If a child hears my story years after I'm gone, I hope he learns that freedom's worth the price of standing alone. Every storm keeps rolling, every eagle rides the sky. Nothing born for open country was ever meant to live confined. When the crowds call my name, let their wings carry the sound. Tell them I never bowed my head to any king in town. No silver cross, no rich man's grave, just open sky over a man who stayed brave. One day my tracks will disappear, rain will wash them away. One day my tracks will disappear, rain will wash them away. He won't know my name, he won't know my story, but maybe he'll feel something in the silence. Maybe he'll understand that freedom always leaves an echo. When the crowds call my name, don't say that I was lost. Say I found the only life that was worth the cost. Oh, and the last campfire dies, and the night takes aim. Let the wind speak softly. He rode free. And he never changed. The undertaker tipped his hat the first time that we met. Said, I'll be seeing you, son. I said, not today, not yet. I've been one step ahead of thunder, two ahead of regret. Still chasing one more sunrise I ain't laid my eyes on yet. The devil tried to buy me with a pocket full of gold, but I've seen too many rich men die with empty hands to hold. So I kept my saddle loaded and my heart out in the rain, 'cause every road worth riding comes with a little pain. They keep digging holes, I keep chasing dawn. You can't bury a fire while it's still burning on. The grave can wait, I ain't through yet. I've got dust to breathe and some dreams left. The sky still calls, the wind still prays. I'll meet the end, but not today. The grave can wait. I've watched old oak trees bend where younger men would break. Strength ain't in the muscle, it's the promises you make. I've worn the same old boots through heaven, mud and blame, still standing when the seasons forgot my name. Every scar across my hands is another mile survived. Every sleepless night reminds me what it means to stay alive. If tomorrow steals my shadow, it won't steal my will. There's 100 roads behind me and 1,000 climbing hills. The moon keeps moving west, the river never pleads. The ones who keep on walking are the ones the future needs. The grave can wait, this heart won't quit. I'm still reading chapters, they ain't readied yet. No white flag, no last goodbye. I'll close my eyes when the stars say it's time. Death isn't chasing me, it's just waiting, like it waits for everyone. But until the day it earns my last breath, I've got roads to ride, songs to sing, promises to keep, and one more horizon, always one more horizon. The grave can wait, I'm not done every step I left. When my last campfire finally fades away, let them say he never stopped riding, he just ran out of day. I hit rock bottom hard enough to wave the stones below. Shook hands with every ghost a broken man could know. The flames called me by my first name, thought I'd stay a while, but I laughed into the darkness with a bloody, crooked smile. I've worn the weight of failure like a coat against the rain, turned every shattered promise into something I could claim. The world said you're finished, the fire said come home, but neither one could chain a heart that never stayed its own. Every scar kept talking, every mile replied, you don't outrun the darkness, you learn to walk beside it. Hell had to let me go, I wouldn't burn the way they planned. The fire made me harder, it never owned the man. I came back smelling of smoke with lightning in my veins. If hell couldn't hold me, what makes you think you can? Drink and pushed it down the bar. Said most men trade their freedom just to hide their scars. I slid the glass right back to him and stepped into the night. Some debts are paid with silence, some are paid by standing upright. I've buried old versions of myself beneath forgotten skies. Watch stronger men be broken by comfortable lies. Give me rain, give me gravel, give me one more winding trail. I'd rather fight the storm than live inside a polished jail. The mountain never trembles, the river never begs. A soul that keeps on moving can't be buried with the dead. Hell had to let me go, there was nothing left to steal. I lost everything that mattered, except the way I feel. No king, no devil, no chain remains. I walk out of the fire, still carrying my name. People think surviving hell makes you fearless. It doesn't. It just teaches you there's nothing left worth fearing. Once you've stood in the fire, the world's little threats don't burn anymore. Hell had to let me go. The flames couldn't change my soul, they only burned away everything I didn't need to hold. When my last breath leaves, don't say I won the fight, just say hell opened its gates, and I kept riding into the light. I took my first breath where the black clouds rolled, where the fields grew hard and the winters grew cold. Mama called it a living, Daddy called it grit. Said the world won't hand you nothing, go and earn your bit. The preacher spoke of heaven, the banker spoke of debt, the sheriff spoke of order, but I ain't bought it yet. So I saddled up my questions and rode into the rain. Some truths ain't found in churches, they're found through hurt and pain. Every storm has a language, every silence has a sound. You don't find your soul by hiding, you find it on the ground. I was born where the thunder loves, where the sky don't fear to break, where a man is known by the word he gives, not the money that he makes. I don't need a golden road or a castle on the hill, just give me a wind and a heart that won't stand still. I buried dreams beneath old boots worn thin, watch tomorrow disappear and come around again. The dust don't care your last name or the badge upon your chest. Out here the only title is the life you've lived the best. I've stood beneath the lightning with nothing left to lose. That's when I learned a broken man still gets to choose. You can kneel before the world or stand against the gale. Either way the clock keeps ticking and the truth will leave a trail. The mountains never hurry, the river never lies. Freedom isn't something bought, it's something you decide. I was born where the thunder mains, where the night ain't scared of fire, where the strong don't fear the fall, they just rise a little higher. No crown to defend, no throne to claim, just a hard-won life and a hard-earned name. I've been called stubborn, I've been called reckless, I've been called everything except owned. Because ownership ends where conviction begins. A free soul doesn't ask the wind where it's allowed to blow, it just rides. I was born where the thunder ends, where the horizon never ends. When my last ride finally comes, I won't have to make amends. Lay my hat beside my boots, let the storm sing one last hand, and tell the sky I came from the thunder, and I rode back home again. I was raised where the fence posts leaned from years of fight and wind, where old men spoke in silence and let the work begin. Daddy said this world's alone, son, never think you own the ground. So I learned to keep my boots moving whenever walls were found. The railroad took my hometown, the highway took my friends. The years took all the easy roads and left me with the bends. Still I'd trade 1,000 comforts for one cold mountain dawn, 'cause I've never trusted places where the wild is gone. The trees don't ask for permission, the rivers don't apologize. Everything that's born untamed keeps freedom in its eyes. The wild never left me, it's burning in my bones. I hear it in the thunder when I'm riding all alone. No wall can hold the wind, no chain can hold the sky. I'd rather die out running than forget the reason why. I've watched wolves cross frozen rivers without a trace of fear, seen eagles ride the canyon like tomorrow's always here. Nature never promised that the strongest always win, only those who keep on moving when the dark is closing in. I've lost more than I carried, I've buried more than most. Still every broken chapter only sharpened what I know. You can't tame a spirit forged beneath an open moon. The heart that learns the wilderness never sings another tune. The fire doesn't question, the rain don't choose a side. Every soul that keeps its freedom pays the price with pride. The wild never left me, it taught me how to stand. Nothing worth keeping ever came from safer hands. No master, no cage, no road prey to stay. I'd rather be a stranger than betray the man within. People spend their lives trying to conquer the wild. Truth is, the wild was never something outside of us. It's the voice that tells you to keep going when the easy road asks you to quit. Lose that voice, and you've already surrendered. The wild never left me, not for a single day. When my boots are finally empty and my shadow fades away, don't build a statue, don't sing a prayer, just look to the hills. The wild is still there. The first friend I remember was a cold October wind. It taught me every ending is where new roads begin.
hiding inside my birth certificate across a midnight sky. And the thunder raised its voice before I learned to cry. The old folks feared the weather, said stay inside tonight. But I found something honest in the middle of that fight. Every drop of rain was another lesson earned. You don't fear the fire once you've watched the whole world burn. Some men wait for daylight, some pray the dark will pass. I learned to walk beside them like shadows in the grass. I shook hands with the storm, it made my spirit steel. The thunder never broke me, it taught me how to heal. No safe harbor, no easy way, just an open sky and the courage to stay. I've seen churches washed away while old oak trees still stood. Proof that strength ain't measured by what's painted looking good. The river stole my footprints, but never stole my will. A moving heart keeps beating long after silence kills. I've buried fear beside the road where nobody could see. Left out beneath a fence post that never captured me. The hardest roads are lonely, but they tell the honest truth. Every scar you carry is another kind of proof. The wind don't make excuses, the mountains never hide. Everything that's built to last has weather on its side. I shook hands with the storm, it made my spirit steel. The thunder never broke me, it taught me how to heal. No safe harbor, no easy way, just an open sky and the courage to stay. People spend their lives waiting for the storm to end. Me, I stopped waiting, because one day I realized the storm wasn't standing in my way. It was clearing the road ahead. I shook hands with the storm, and I never let it go. It turned my fear to fire, my wants to something whole. When my last ride comes and the clouds roll in, don't pray for sunshine, just let the thunder welcome me home.
My daddy laid a Bible down beside an old 45. Said one keeps your soul, son, one keeps you alive. The preacher drew a straight line, the sheriff drew one too. Funny how they both got paid to tell a man what to do. I walked those lines till my boots wore through. Found every promise came with somebody else's truth. So I folded up their map beneath the dying moon.
lit it with a match and watched another rose bloom. They said, stand where we put you. I said, that ground ain't mine. You can build 1,000 fences, they'll never cage this ride. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. I carve my name where the black pines grow, with dust on my boots and fire in my soul. My own trail, my own flame, no borrowed crown, no borrowed name. If the world's too small for the man I became, then I'll live and die exactly the same. I've crossed state lines with nothing but a saddlebag, left old ghosts arguing with the flags they wave. Never stole a sunrise, never robbed a poor man's bread. Only kept on walking where my conscience led. They call it rebellion when you won't kneel down. Funny how freedom sounds dangerous in town. I'm not running from justice, I'm outrunning a mold that was cast for another before my blood ran cold. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. Every mile I own was earned in dust, with a weathered heart and a backbone of rust. My own road, my own name, no borrowed guilt, no borrowed shame. If your rules can't hold the life I claim, then I'll live and die exactly the same. There's a difference between a drifter and a thief. A thief takes what belongs to someone else. A drifter simply refuses to ask permission to breathe. I don't owe my soul to a courthouse or my future to a fence post. If freedom makes me an outsider, then I'll wear that name with pride. No king signed my future, no judge carved my fate. The wind was my witness, the highway my gate. Every scar's a signature, every mile's a vow. The only hand that owns this life is the one that's on the reins right now. I don't wear your brand, I don't bend on command. This old heart answers to no chain, only thunder, dust, and pouring rain. My own trail, my own stand, written in grit by my own hand. When they lay me down beneath God's land, they'll still read one truth in the dirt: no man's brand. My own stand, always was, always will be. I was born where the county line fades into dust, where a handshake means more than a badge ever does. Mama said walk honest, Daddy said walk free. So I learned real quick those two don't always meet. They built their roads with rulers and chains, measured every heartbeat, counted every name. But I was cut from timber that refused to stay square. The wind raised me better than the folks sitting there. They can write another warning, they can paint another sign, but no ink ever stopped a river from finding its own line. Ashes don't ask permission, they rise when the fire is through. I don't need their blessing to walk the road I choose. No master, no leash, no man owns my soul. I'd rather stand alone than live under someone else's control. I've slept beneath thunder with my saddle for a bed, shared whiskey with strangers whose names are long dead. Never chased a kingdom, never begged for a throne. A man sleeps best when his conscience is his own. The courthouse keeps records, the mountains keep none. One remembers your mistakes, one remembers who you've become. So I trust the hills, for I trust the crown. Stone never judged me for the roads I found. Every scar's a compass, every mile's a prayer. Freedom leaves its fingerprints on the ones who dare. The ashes don't ask permission, they fly where the cold wind blows. I don't wait for mercy from people who never know. No trains, no cage, no voice but my own. I'd rather die a drifter than live someone else's clone. They call freedom dangerous because it can't be owned. Some folks need walls to feel safe. I just need another sunrise and enough road to chase it. If that makes me an outlaw, then maybe the world forgot what a free man looks like. That just don't ask permission, they dance when the night turns gold. I wasn't made for prisons, I was made for open roads. When my story's finished, don't carve a marble stone. Just tell the wind I kept my word. I'll live and die my own. I came into this world with dirt beneath my nails, sky full of thunder and a pocket full of trails. Never fit the picture hanging in the courthouse hall. Too much wild in my blood to answer every call. They handed me a future with the edges already drawn. Told me where to finish before I'd even begun. I smiled, tipped my hat, and walked the other way. Some hearts were born to wander, they don't know how to stay. You can number every highway,
You can paint every line, but you can't put a price tag on a restless state of mind. The road never owned me, it just showed me who I am. I don't follow shadows, I walk where they can't stand. No crown, no throne, no master to obey. I'd rather sleep beneath the stars and sell my soul for safer days. I've watched old mountains crumble slower than a laugh, seen honest men forgotten while the guilty learned to smile. Every mile taught lessons no school could ever tell. Some roads lead to heaven, some ride straight through hell. I never chased perfection, never begged for applause, just tried to leave the world with fewer broken laws. Not the ones on paper, but the ones inside the chest, where truth decides the measure of the man that's left. The wind don't ask permission, the river won't explain. Freedom has a heartbeat, you can hear it in the rain. The road never owned me, it just kept my spirit free. Every sunset left a scar, every sunrise set me loose. No fence, no fear, no name they can erase. I'd rather die a free man and live life in someone else's place. Some people think freedom is a destination. It isn't. It's a decision you make every morning. To carry your own burdens, to own your own mistakes, to answer to your own conscience. That's a heavier load than chains, but it's the only one worth carrying. The road never owned me, it only taught me how to stand. When the last sun sinks low, I'll still hold my ground. No regrets, no apologies, no life left high. When they speak my name, let them say only this: he walked his own road until the road ran out.
The preacher blamed the devil for the man I've grown to be, but hell never put these calluses on me. It was long roads, cold nights, and a sky that wouldn't bend. 1,000 wrong turns that taught me where to stand. I bet every promise they nailed above my head built my faith from broken boards and words that dying said. If salvation has an address, it never crossed my trail. So I learned to trust the thunder more than stories sold for sale. They swear every rebel's lost, every drifter's bound to fall, but some of us keep walking 'cause we never feared the crawl. The devil never taught me this. The road did every bit. Every scar's a testimony, every mile a covenant. I don't need a crown of gold or a halo hanging high, just a horse, a heart-bound truth, and a sky too wide to lie. I've seen good men wear handcuffs for defending what was right, and rich men buy forgiveness before morning light. The world keeps two ledgers, one hidden, one displayed. One counts all your money, one counts the price you paid. Mine is written in the dust where no judge can erase. Every footprint another chapter no courtroom could replace. If justice rides tomorrow, she'll know where I have been, following my conscience through the places fear won't win. The wind keeps no records, the mountains never boast. They remember who stood honest when everyone else chose. The devil never taught me this. Freedom has a cost. Better to bleed for something than to die already lost. I don't chase perfection, I don't bow for fame. I'd rather carry every scar than live without my name. People are quick to blame the devil. It's easier that way. Easier than admitting life teaches harder lessons than hell ever could. The road doesn't care who your father was. The storm doesn't care what badge you wear. Out here, your word is your only shelter. The devil never taught me this. The highway was my guide. Every sunset left me wizard. Every sunrise kept me alive. When they speak about my life, don't call me saint or sin. Just say he stood his ground and never sold the man within. The devil offered shortcuts. The road taught me how to endure. That's the only lesson I ever needed.
I left my name on a mile marker, carved it with a rusted blade. Watched the morning swallow every promise that they made. The county drew a border, said this side's where you stay. I crossed it before sunrise and never looked away. I've carried more regrets than I have dollars in my coat, but everyone reminds me I was living by my oath. You can buy another future, you can borrow someone else's dream, but freedom ain't a paycheck, it's everything between. The wind don't sign contracts, the stars don't choose a side. The only thing that matters is whether you can sleep at night. Yeah, the last thing I owe is my soul to someone else. I paid my debts in blood and dust, not on some shelf. No chain, no cage, no man to decide. I'd rather walk through hell alone than let another man hold my life. I've watched rich men hide behind polished wooden doors, while poor men stood convicted for surviving one day more. The scales ain't always balanced, the dice ain't always fair, but truth don't need permission from the people standing there. So I learned to trust my heartbeat more than any printed page. Some lessons come from thunder, not from judges on a stage. If tomorrow takes my shadow and today becomes my last, at least I know I never let another own my path. Every scar's a witness, every mile's a prayer. A man is only captive if he forgets who's there. Oh, the last thing I owe is my name to any throne. I built my house with collarless hands and stood there all alone. No crown, no king, no mercy to buy, just an honest heart and a sky too wide to lie. Some folks spend their whole lives trying to fit inside a story someone else wrote. I never could. The road never asked me to become anything, only to keep moving. Every mile stripped away another lie, until all I had left was myself. Turns out that was enough.
horses carried away. Don't say I followed the world. Say I walk my own way.